my beef with this one is, am I tripping? Because I thought she was wearing a skirt, but she's wearing shorts. I haven't gone back, but I think she wears a skirt, not shorts. Which, it bugs me because if you go to, again, the chibi model, which usually they stay true to their characters, she's wearing like what appears to be a skirt. Hey there guys, welcome back to another Nikke video. It's been a long minute, but I am back. As you know, probably there was some drama on the Nikke community along the lines of the gacha skins, and well, unfortunately, Shift Up did not respond to that. So we're gonna go ahead and do a couple of summons for Ada. Now, I am neutral about the collab. I do like the characters, but I feel like maybe they could have chosen the classic looks instead of the more modern ones. And I do play with English voicing also along the lines with I do swap to Japanese too, but they didn't do really, I don't know, my opinion, I didn't like Ada's voice in English, but it is what it is. They give us a bundle of stuff at the beginning of the collab, so they give us goodies, I guess, to kind of say, here you go, have fun with it, I suppose. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do the summons, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about the drama that's been going on. Hopefully we're able to get Ada without really breaking bank, and we'll go ahead and go for it. This is gonna be the first multi-summon, and we'll find out what we get. I think the rate for your SSRs for the banners are usually 2%, unless they are pilgrims. Oh, already bad start. That's one. Okay, we got one. This will be multi number two. Multi number two, and no bueno. Alrighty, multi number three. We'll max at 5, because I could use gold ticket. I could just save up and do it. I don't need Ada right away. I can still think about it, unless she's like a very meta character. I haven't even looked at the abilities. That's 3. How many I have? 3. Okay. 4, and then 5 will be my stop. I did spend a lot on the other two, last two Nikke summons. Alright, let's find out. 1. If it's her, I'm set. If not, I'll do one more, and that's GG's. I'll wait. Nope, it's not her. Well, hopefully it's a character I use for PvP, because... Ooh! So I did get aid and also milk on the previous one, but I actually don't mind having that. Now I have 1 copy, so 1 star. I'll do one more and that's it. If not, I'll take the L for now. Like I said, I don't need Ada. I can get her via gold ticket if I want to. Let me see, am I broke yet? Because if I go broke, that's fine. I'll do one more. 6 then. 6, and then that's it. Bad ratio there. Nope. Oh, all right. Maybe the 6 was a go. Hopefully, maybe. It has to be abnormal. Damn. All right, whatever. Maybe a character I use. Damn. I even forgot that she existed. Alright, well, as you guys can see, or I don't know if you guys can see or not, but I have 871 gold tickets, and I could drop money on if I need to, but honestly, like, I don't need this character right now. There's 27 days left in this character. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump on the topic of addressing the stuff that was not addressed. Now, they said apparently they're gonna, I guess in the notes, the dev notes, they were gonna address some of the stuff, but they didn't put it on the dev notes because it was best, I guess, if they were gonna do it through a video or something. I don't know. If you guys see this character right here right now, Bay, that character is way out there, right? You would think that there would be no problem with the custom gacha being a little out there too, but check it out. Let's go to view. Shooting pose. Shooting pose. Okay. Now let's look at the chibi. Same. Exactly the same. Right? Now, I know you guys probably been talking about this. There was even drama between like YouTubers. I don't get into that kind of drama. You have your own opinion, but I feel like if a company is gonna or just in general, anybody that's selling something advertises one way, we're gonna expect it that way, right? So that was not the case for Rogue or Rouge, however you want to call her. And I didn't buy it. I actually ended up skipping. I liked the sitting pose, the actual pose for it. I actually didn't mind this. I really liked it. But one way you can vote is vote with your wallet. Just don't buy it, right? I'm not saying stop supporting, but if you want to, I mean, go for it. I really don't care. Like, I'm a fan, but I do know when to hold back. So, first of all, it looks like a total different person. Face, obviously, very obvious one. The pose is not bad. Now, the big shirt or coat overlay right here is very covering there. Now, they could have done it to where she had the jacket on, but it didn't have to be that cover, or maybe kind of like flowy to the point where you at least get something. Meet the fans on the middle ground, right? The character's way out there. I mean, she's straight up butt-ass naked. But if you look at the chibi, she has it open. Perhaps the back it's kind of similar, but the front? Right. The front of her, plus if you go back to... If you go to the actual stance, like, she's covered there. She doesn't kick out or anything. And then here, same thing. Like, it doesn't make sense on the design there. And then one thing that made me not buy it, even though I wanted it, was because the burst animation, yeah, it was really good. It did show what it got to show. I can't show it here because I don't think it lets me. But the problem was that when the wallpaper stops, it doesn't stay on the peak of the burst. It's kind of like it goes into an edit where now she's covered up when she's standing still on the main menu, which it doesn't make any sense because on the burst she kind of like takes the jacket or whatever off. So again, I have no problem with character designs like that are covered. Like for example, Modernia. I mean, well, she was free, but my point is, if I really like the character Modernia, like she is covered, somewhat of a you know, transparency there, but nothing too crazy.
Whenever I hug you tight, I fall
And
asleep.
it's not a big deal. If I go here, I don't know. I just don't think it's a big deal. I mean, it could probably work a little better on the floating gun. That doesn't make sense, but you get my point. Like, it doesn't have to be, oh, you have to be butt-ass naked in order to be a gacha skin. I'm not saying that either, but they did advertise it a certain way. And I'm talking about this because I know some of y'all, like, I don't know, maybe felt like you were not heard, especially if it was not addressed at all. And funny thing is, you know, if we go back to Bay, I mean, she is literally as they advertise her, literally as how the little chibi character is, she is herself, as is. No, I don't even know if YouTube is going to flag this as mature content, but if they do, now you know that this game is not rated 12 plus. In my opinion, it shouldn't be, but I get it. They want to make more bank because I think they have more regulations once the game is rated mature, instead of like T for team. But honestly, this is not T for team, in my opinion. Now, gacha skin that is current right now. I'm on the fence for it. I'll see if I do a summon. I will record it and upload it for y'all to see if I get lucky and get it beforehand. But just know when you go for gacha skins, you're gonna waste the full max on this. But look at this character. Very lovely design. I mean, she's not completely butt-ass naked or whatever, so, like, that's not the problem. The problem with Rogue Rouge was the face. Was the fact that they advertised it one way. And second is, like, it was covered for what? Like, I mean, you already had the other character showing way much, right? I just feel like I keep repeating myself. It's something to be so obvious that there shouldn't be even no argument of anything other than, like, people just felt like they got robbed from what potentially it could have been. And yeah, I know some arguments is like, don't buy the character if no one's forcing you. Okay, well then that's exactly what I did. That's one way to vote. It sucks, but definitely you know, you should let Shift Up know, like, hey, like, what up with this? And there's other skins and other issues that probably haven't been addressed, but I'm not gonna even go into that. But anyway, character right here, like I said, she's not butt ass naked. She looks amazing. Like, I am tempted to go for it, but I'm just gonna hold back for now.
So you're saying you don't remember the details of the mission?
I mean, look at that.
In that case, I'll make sure.
The only thing that I feel like they have shown that they're kind of listening, or I don't know if it's listening or just scared, is that she's wearing a coat here. When you go to the shooting, no coat. Not even nothing. Not a coat, nothing. Why? Why this one can be no coat like the main standing one, but even the chibi. The chibi doesn't even have a coat. If you go back to the standing, she does. Now, I'm not complaining about the coat / jacket on this one, but my point still stands. Like, they know they effed up last time. And it's not the first time. So they took it off. They didn't even, like, put it on even a small coat, not even covering just, like, the back, but not the butt area. Like, they literally just straight up just removed it. They're like, nope, we don't want to cost that again. Looks really good. Very tempted. I'll wait and see if I do a video. Do you guys want me to do a summon for it? I may be more enticed to do that. But there's apparently like new expressions, which is kind of cool. I guess they're adding more stuff to the customs, which is awesome. I don't know if they're gonna add more stuff in the future, but obviously there's stuff that you can't listen to because it's like exclusive once you actually have it, the lines, right? But yeah, that was my little discussion / rant. You guys saw me didn't get Ada at all. And then I don't even want to get started with this, man. Should I even go on this? Should I even make it this video longer? It's already long as it is. Fine. If you guys want to keep listening to me, secret agent pass for this one. Tell me what the difference is between this one and the one she's currently wearing, because it looks exactly the same, just slightly differences. I ain't paying 20 bucks for this one, so I'm saving $20 already there. I saved 60 on the last one, and I say save because I'm not spending, and I don't mind spending if it's something I like. It could be that the collaboration people from Capcom wanted specific versions of those characters to be this way or that way, have the voice actors for the remake. I don't know, but if you go to the costumes and then go to all the way down, where is it? Okay, so this one is the one that I was telling you about, which is like the main one, right? This one is not even the Resident Evil 4 version, which was the Resident Evil 4 version was way better than this one. but I personally, I don't know. I don't think it's worth 20 in my opinion. And then when Jill comes out, she looks amazing too. But okay, so this one way better for sure. That one's not bad. My beef with this one is, am I tripping? Because I thought she was wearing a skirt, but she's wearing shorts. I haven't gone back, but I think she wears a skirt, not shorts. Which, it bugs me because if you go to, again, the chibi model, which usually they stay true to their characters, she's wearing like what appears to be a skirt. So you can even see her butt in underwear.
That's where the ACPU. You want to go to a cafe and have.
Yeah, I don't know. Inconsistencies of the models across certain Nikkas recently, it's kind of like getting to me a little bit. Now, mind you, like I said, I don't care. They don't have to be butt-ass naked or whatever, but like, where is, you know, the similarities across the chibi version of them, the standing version, and the shooting version? It feels like we get 3 different versions across on certain Nikkas. Not every Nikke, but it's kind of like, why last one was like really good, but then this next one is whatever, and then the following is like, okay, that one's great. I don't get it. Bae, they did a really good job on Bae. They even really, you know, they did a good job on her too. I even ended up buying the skin pass for her, and I don't even use her that much. Look at that. I don't know why they cry on the other one covering it up. So anyway, it is what it is. Whatever. One thing I'll tell you before I leave is, yeah, no one's forcing you to buy it, but for sure, you know, you can always get feedback and voice your opinions respectfully to game developers or companies in general. And one way for them to listen in just in general and anywhere is voting with your wallet. You have a voice. Sometimes companies decide not to listen, but that voice can turn into a real action by what? Not buying it, right? And you're like, well, you're hurting yourself, you're killing the game. No, you're not. They can just give you what you're asking for, and the game won't die. If the game dies, it's because their fault. What made more money on certain seasons versus others? They're tracking this. They see this. They sit down, they make business decisions, and they see what were the most profitable months, what was the more. It's all part of analytics. If they're not doing that as a business, then they're bound to fail. So I'm sure they're tracking all their information and what the purchases, what Nikke skins were, the most popular ones, or whatever. So remember, you have a voice. You can vote with your wallet, and that's the biggest, most powerful thing. Next to giving feedback, not threats, not you know, saying you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Just pure feedback of, hey, I don't like this. Look at the face, look at the pose, look at the inconsistency between the chibi, the standing, the shooting model, and I'm not buying it until you fix it. And if you don't, then I'm not buying it, then I'll pass. Sometimes it might be your favorite Nikke, like in this case. Rouge was not my favorite character slash Nikke, but I would have definitely bought it because I've been using her a lot. But I didn't. It sucked. At the last few seconds when I saw the timer go down, I was like, I guess this is it. And then that's it. It is what it is. You'll survive. So if you have your favorite Nikke and they didn't do justice, in your opinion, based on what you're looking at, they didn't even try, then don't buy it. I said just don't buy it. And give feedback every time there's like a survey, or in their Discord, or in their Twitter, or in their whatever. Just do it. That's the only way you advocate for change, is voicing your opinion and really not buying it. Just don't. Well, that is it. Hopefully I'm able to make more videos. I know this one was a little bit different, a little bit longer, but hopefully you stick through. Leave a like, comment. I'm going to keep doing Nikke videos, voicing my opinion when I see one. I love the game, but it doesn't mean it's something that it's always going to be perfect, right? We're going to have to give some criticism at times. Until next time, signing off. Peace out.